Nobody tells you this when you're younger. Aging isn't the enemy of confidence, it's the secret to it. The most confident women that I know are not in their 30s. They are in their 50s and 60s. These are women who lived enough to know exactly who they are, who stopped wasting energy on what doesn't matter anymore, and who stepped into a version of themselves more powerful than anything they had at 25. That is the superpower of aging. Science backs it up completely. Welcome back, friend. I'm Ileana, and this is video 4 of the Confidence series. In videos 1, 2, and 3, we covered why confidence fades in midlife, how your thoughts quietly eroded, and the exact steps to start rebuilding it from the inside out. If you're just joining us, I'll link the full series below. Make sure to go back and watch them. And if you are loving this series, hit the subscribe so you don't miss what's next. I'll start by saying that, yes, this transition comes with its challenges. We have talked about those honestly throughout the series. But here's what I also know, and what the research confirms. Getting older is not working against your confidence. It is one of the most powerful forces building it. By the end of this video, I hope that you see this chapter and the confidence that comes with it. Let me start with something that I think is important. We live in a culture that has a deeply unfair relationship with aging, especially for women. We are surrounded by messages that treat youth as the peak of a woman's value. And we have absorbed those messages for so long that by the time that we reach midlife, the idea that aging means losing something can feel like fact rather than what it actually is, a story, a deeply flawed story. Yale professor Dr. Becca Levy has spent decades researching the psychology of aging and found something remarkable. How we think about getting older directly predicts how we experience it. People with more positive beliefs about aging live measurably longer, healthier, and more fulfilled lives. Your mindset about this season is not just an attitude, it's a biological force. And in cultures where older women are celebrated, where wisdom is treated as the price it is, women move through this transition with greater ease and well being. The difference is not biology, it is belief, which connects directly to everything that we have been building in this series. Confidence is not something that we wait to feel, it is something that we build, belief by belief, choice by choice. Here's what I want to add to that foundation today. Aging is not working against that process. It is accelerating it. Every year you live, every hard season you walk through and come out on the other side of, it is all building the confidence that we have been talking about. Let me add that for myself, I made a choice a while back to see aging as a blessing, as an opportunity, not a countdown. And once I made that shift, I stopped fearing my next birthday and started looking forward to who I am becoming. Let me share 5 superpowers that we gain as we age, backed by research and rooted in what so many of us may have already be experiencing. And as I share each one, I want you to notice how directly they connect to the confidence we have been building together in this series. The first superpower is that you know yourself, and that is everything. When you are younger, so much of your energy goes towards figuring out who you are, trying on different versions of yourself, seeking approval, chasing approval from people who don't even matter to you. It is exhausting, even when you do not realize it is happening. But something changes in midlife. You have lived enough to know what actually matters to you and what does not. You know your values, your strengths, your limits. That self knowledge is the foundation of real confidence, not the perform kind that depends on the external validation. Research consistently shows that self concept clarity or understanding of our own values and identity increases significantly with age. Women in midlife and beyond report far greater clarity about who they are than they had in their 30s and 40s. Superpower number two, you have stopped wasting energy on what other people think. Do you remember how much mental energy you used to spend worrying about what other people thought of you? Adjusting yourself to be someone you were never meant to be. At some point in midlife, you stopped organizing your entire life around managing other people's opinions. And the energy that frees up, you get to pour it back into your goals, your growth, your own life. That's when things start shifting. The Harvard study on adult development, one of the longest running studies on human happiness, found that between the ages 50 and 75, people were 4 times more likely to use emotionally intelligent. By this time, we have mature coping strategies than in earlier decades. We get better at letting go, not because we care less, but it's really because we have finally learned what is actually worth our time and energy. Superpower number three, your emotional intelligence is at its peak. This one surprises people, but the research is clear. Emotional intelligence does not peak in youth, it peaks in midlife and beyond. Studies on emotional development confirm that our ability to understand and regulate our emotions increases significantly with age. A University of Melbourne study that followed women over 20 years found that negative mood and depressive symptoms decreased steadily from ages 50 to 70. New research shows something powerful. Women's mental sharpness, reasoning, judgment, emotional intelligence, decision making actually peaks between ages 55 and 60. And that's because the women who have walked through loss, through disappointments, and hard transitions, and come out on the other side, she has depth that you simply cannot teach. You can only earn it. Superpower number four, your perspective has become a compass. When you're young, everything feels urgent. Small disappointments feel enormous. Social comparisons can consume you. That's because you do not yet have enough lived experiences to know that most of it is temporary, that there is life rich and full on the other side of almost everything. But you know that now. You have survived seasons that you were not sure you would. You have watched what felt devastating eventually become a doorway. And that experience has given you something that no amount of youth or ambition can replicate, a deep internal knowing about what is real, what matters, and what can be released. Research shows that as we age, we consistently shift from chasing external achievements to choosing what is genuinely meaningful. We stop chasing and start choosing. And that shift is directly linked to higher life satisfaction and deeper confidence in how we live. Superpower number five, you are actually happier. And the research proves it. Women over 50 are happier, not despite their age, but because of it. A survey of 1,000 women in the United Kingdom found that women ages 50 to 65 reported being happier with their age, their relationships, and their confidence than women in their 20s. Emotional well-being genuinely improves from early adulthood to old age across cultures and circumstances. These five superpowers are not separate from the confidence work that we have been doing in this series. They are the confidence work, viewed from the angle of time. Aging has always been building you, and now you know it. So, what do you do with this? I want you to start paying attention to the story that you are telling yourself about aging. Because Dr. Becca Levy's research is clear. Our beliefs about getting older are shaping your actual experience of it. Every time you catch yourself apologizing for your age or buying into the idea that your best years are behind you, notice it and then challenge it because you are not fading. You are becoming a different version. You are not declining. You are deepening. The confidence, the clarity, the wisdom that you have built over a lifetime all this connects directly to everything that we have been building in this series. Confidence is not something we wait to feel. It is something we build, belief by belief, choice by choice. And here's what I want to add to that foundation today. Age is not working against that process. It is accelerating it. Every year you live, every hard season that you walk through and come out on the other side of it, it is all building the confidence that we have been talking about. And let me leave you with these two questions from a movie called The Bucket List that have stayed with me. Have you found joy in your life? And have you brought joy to others? Those two questions, not your age, not what the mirror says, are the ones worth spending your energy on. Because women over 50 are the fastest growing entrepreneurial group. Friend, the only thing standing between you and what is still possible is the story that you choose to believe. So tell me in the comments, what is still on your list? What is waiting for you? If this series has spoken to something in you, please share it with a woman in your life who needs to hear it. And make sure you are subscribed because there is so much more ahead for you. And I want to make sure that you are here for all of it. And friend, remember this. You are not too old, it is not too late, and you are not behind. You are right on time for the life that you are creating. I'll see you on video 5. Take good care of yourself and go be unstoppable. Bye, friend.